Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Starfield 2023. Everything we know so far. Players have been waiting eagerly since Bethesda Studio announced their new space-themed, first-person, role-playing, single-player game, Starfield. The studio, which has created some legendary games like The Elder Scrolls and Fallout, has announced its first new IP after 25 years. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video to learn more about Starfield. Development of the game. Although the trademark for the game was acquired in 2013, it wasn't until E3 2018 that the game was officially confirmed, alongside The Elder Scrolls 6. The game was developed using the Creation 2 gaming engine that was created alongside the game. The engine was also used in projects like The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, and Fallout 4. The game, however, has only been developed as a single-player experience, and there is no information if the game will have a multiplayer mode in the future. When is Starfield coming out? Bethesda had initially planned to release the game on November 11, 2022, but in May last year, the studio confirmed that the game would be delayed in order to ensure the best gamer experience and was slated for a release in early 2023. However, now the game is set to be released on September 6, 2023. What does the trailer have to offer? The first trailer of the game was showcased in E3 2021, where we came across a cosmonaut walking into a spacecraft. He makes his way through the main deck of the ship, walks past a couple of crew members, then goes on to start the ship before leaving the barren planet. However, in the Microsoft and Bethesda Games Showcase 2022, we get an extensive look at what the game has to offer. The 15-minute long presentation shows us a sequence of the gameplays, where the protagonist wearing an exoskeleton lands on Crete, the moon of the planet Anselon. He encounters large crab-like creatures on his way to Crete Research Facility. We get to see the protagonist collecting supplies, giving us a brief idea about the game's upgrade system, and engaging in combat a lot more. The trailer also shows us a few more characters, but none of them are formally introduced. Plot of the game. So far, Bethesda hasn't disclosed much about the game. Still, we know that the game is set in the year 2330, a couple of decades after a horrific war between the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, two of the largest blocks in the settled systems, in order to capture as much territory as they could for themselves. But this led to the destruction of almost all of humanity. The player gets to play as a member of the Constellation, a group of explorers who are trying to explore what remains after the war. Although Bethesda is known for creating stunning open-world environments, which they have proven time and time again with games like Skyrim and Fallout series, Starfield is a different league altogether, considering the game is set across the entire universe. The game covers an extensive area, spanning around 50 light-years from our solar system, and as Bethesda has confirmed, Starfield will have 100 solar systems and more than 1,000 planets for gamers to explore. In-game upgrades and customization options. On an exciting note, Bethesda has confirmed that the player will be able to explore the entire system via their spacecraft, which is customizable, allowing the player to change and upgrade each and every facet of the ship. The game allows the player to decide the placement of the engine, cockpit setup, weapons, protective shields, and everything else. This emphasis on ship customization is a result of Bethesda's vision of letting gamers have the most immersive ship-to-ship combat experience. The game will also feature extensive research and crafting systems that will allow players to upgrade their weapons and other accessories to make them more efficient against adversaries with the help of the minded resources. In order to facilitate the research and crafting, the game will have base building systems where players can mine their resources. The system will also allow players to employ NPCs to mine and gather the resources more optimally. Personalization of characters. It has been revealed that players will get to choose characters based on Starfield backgrounds and starting skills. Till now, it has been revealed that players can choose between 16 characters like Diplomat, who would have very different starting skills compared to Chef. However, players do not need to worry about making a wrong choice, because no matter what character they choose, they can acquire more skills over time, eventually leveling the playing field. Is the game available on PlayStation 5? It is not known if Bethesda had originally planned to launch the game on the PS4 or PS5, but after the acquisition of ZeniMax, the parent company of Bethesda Studios by Microsoft, Starfield is going to be an Xbox exclusive game and would be available on X and S series of the platform alongside PC. The game would be available on Game Pass on the day of its release, which would also allow players owning Xbox One to play the game via Xbox Cloud Gaming. The creative director of Bethesda Studios, Todd Howard, has justified the move, claiming that fewer platforms would mean that the product would be better. Marvelous verdict. As of now, we can only speculate what the game has to offer with the limited information that we've gathered. But from what we can see, the prospects seem pretty good. Needless to say, the expectations from the game are quite high, but only time will tell what the game has in store for gamers. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please like and share this video, and for more exciting videos, please subscribe to our channel.